The type of business entity you choose will depend on three primary factors: liability, taxation, and record keeping. Here's a quick look at the differences between the most common forms of business entities. A sole proprietorship is the most common form of business organization. It's easy to form and offers complete managerial control to the owner. However, the owner is also personally liable for all financial obligations of the business. A partnership involves two or more people who agree to share in the profits or losses of a business. A primary advantage is that the partnership does not bear the tax burden of profits or the benefit of losses. Profits or losses are passed through to partners to report on their individual income tax returns. A primary disadvantage is liability. Each partner is personally liable for the financial obligations of the business. A corporation is a legal entity that is created to conduct business. A corporation becomes an entity, separate from those who founded it, that handles the responsibilities of the organization. Like a person, the corporation can be taxed and can be held legally liable for its actions. The key benefit of corporate status is the avoidance of personal liability. The primary disadvantage is the cost to form a corporation and the extensive record keeping that's required. While double taxation is sometimes mentioned as a drawback to incorporation, the S corporation, or subchapter corporation, a popular variant on the regular C corporation, avoids this situation by allowing income or losses to be passed through on individual tax returns, similar to a partnership. A hybrid form of partnership, the limited liability company, LLC, is gaining in popularity because it allows owners to take advantage of the benefits of both the corporation and partnership forms of business. The advantages of this business format are that profits and losses can be passed through to owners without taxation of the business itself, while owners are shielded from personal liability. When making a decision about what type of business to form, there are several criteria that you need to evaluate. 1. Legal liability. To what extent does the owner need to be insulated from legal liability? Your attorney can ask you relevant questions and make a recommendation on this issue. 2. Tax implications. Based on the individual situation and goals of the business owner, what are the opportunities to minimize taxation? It is important to seek advice from an accountant on this issue. 3. Cost of formation and ongoing administration. Tax advantages may not offer enough benefits to offset other costs of conducting business as a corporation. A corporation carries with it the cost of record keeping and paperwork, as well as the costs associated with incorporation. 4. Flexibility. Your goal is to maximize the flexibility of the ownership structure by considering the unique needs of the business, as well as the personal needs of the owner or owners. Individual needs are a critical consideration. No two business situations will be the same, particularly when multiple owners are involved. No two people will have the same goals, concerns, or personal financial situations. 5. Future needs. When you're first starting out in business, it's not uncommon to be caught up in the moment. You're consumed with getting the business off the ground and usually aren't thinking ahead about what the business might look like in 5 or 10 months, let alone 3 years down the road. What will happen to the business after you die? And what if, after a few years, you decide to sell your part of the business partnership?